Hey, you gotta let me in. I just got back from the worst date ever. No, I didn't get stood up or anything. It was just a bad date. No, I met her at the club downtown. You know, the one a couple streets away from my old apartment? She was there when we were celebrating Lee's new job offer. Well, I'll tell you what happened if you let me in. Well, I'm kinda exaggerating. It wasn't like it went bad. It wasn't even close to the worst date I've ever had. It was just, it didn't go great, you know? It was mediocre. The conversation was, I don't know. We weren't arguing or anything, but it was so boring. It was like we had no idea who each other were. Yeah, I know dates are supposed to be for getting to know each other or whatever, but it was so awkward. I swear there was more awkward silence and trying to find something to say than actual conversation. It felt like trying to talk to one of them dolls with a pull string and a sound box where they just keep saying the same thing. Our conversation went in most circles than one of them little loading screen things. I know. I really figured that we'd have more chemistry after all the times that we've, you know, been together. But we didn't. Honestly, it was pretty disappointing. Of course not. Why will I tell her that? Man, that'd be such a F-boy move, I swear. I just told her that we obviously didn't have a future together, so we should stop seeing each other. I mean, thankfully, she agreed with me, so that's the end of that. What do you mean? Of course that's better than telling her that she's bored. Well, it's not worse. Well, then what would you have said, huh? How would you handle that situation? Man, that's such a cop-out. You can't just say that you wouldn't get in a situation like that. You don't know if you would. I mean, yeah, we have different approaches to dating and all that, but you can't say that you will never get into a relationship like that. What if you meet someone at a club or something and you both just hit it off and you just skip all the normal, get to know you stuff? I know, that's not your usual style, but you can't say that you would never hook up with somebody and see where it take you. Whoa, hold on. What you mean? You can't just say something like that and not tell me more. Of course I'm surprised. You don't never hook up with anybody. And now you telling me you did? That's so... I don't even know where to start. Tell me everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wait. So you hooked up with them, but they ghosted you after you asked them if they wanted to be more? What the hell is wrong with him? Is he freaking stupid or something? What do I mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? What I mean is that they could have had you, and they didn't want you. That has to be the stupidest goddamn thing I have ever heard. Because you are the fucking best. You the person that everybody wants to be with. You are. What kind of moron wouldn't want you? Of course I mean it. You nice, you're funny, you understanding, you so fun to talk to. You exactly the kind of person everybody wants to date. You're the person I wish I'd gone on a date with tonight. I said that I wished I'd gone on a date with someone like you. No, I didn't. I said someone like you. I didn't say I wanted to date you. I don't want to. Fuck. There's no way you'll believe me, is there? Yeah, that's what I figured. Fucking Freudian slip. Well, the cat's out the bag now. No use trying to hide it now, huh? So here's the honest truth. I have feelings for you. Pretty strong feelings, actually. Romantic feelings. For a while now, it's been years now. I had the biggest crush on you through high school, and even now, I still can't get over you. You are just, fuck, you everything I've ever wanted. Yeah, I'm serious. What do you mean? Oh, no, I understand. It seems kind of weird coming from me, doesn't it? I got a reputation for wandering around, I guess. I can't really blame you for not thinking I'm serious. I've never really expressed any interest in you like that, so I can see why. It doesn't make sense, but fuck it. It's you. It's always been you. I was so goddamn stupid that I didn't notice it until the damage was done. I realized I had feelings for you. We were still in grade school, and I was so stupid. When I realized that I had a crush on you, I was terrified. You were my best friend. How the hell was I supposed to tell you that I wanted to be more than your friend? If you hadn't felt the same way, you and I both know we would have gone our separate ways and never talked again. I couldn't risk that. I mean, I couldn't ruin our friendship. Not like that. Not when it was so much easier just to hide it and keep being your friend. But years kept going by, and even when I knew we were both mature enough to handle it, I couldn't. I was still too scared. So I tried to do the second best thing. I tried to date someone like you. In retrospect, it was a terrible idea, and I know that, but I just couldn't help it. And I mean, it wasn't just because they were like you, but it was always people who were like you in some way or another. And when I tried to think about what I like about them, I'd always say the same things I liked about you. I kept telling myself that I was dating around to figure out what I wanted in a person, but the truth is, I already knew what I wanted. I wanted you. I still do. That's why I can't date anyone for more than a month. Because the thought that you're single and I could be dating you instead has me going batshit crazy. And I break it off with whoever I'm seeing because it will always be you, and it isn't fair to them. It will always be you, and no one else can replace you, because how the fuck could I want anyone but you when you right in front of me? How could there be anyone else when all I see is you? You are my everything. But I've already fucked that up. And I can't have you because how could you want me? How could you want to date someone who's broken as many hearts as I have? How? How could you love me? How could you love who I am? Hey, come on. You don't have to. You ain't gotta hug me or nothing like that. I don't need any comforting. Okay, yeah, maybe I do. You feel so good. Why do you have to be so perfect? Well, I know you're not perfect, but that's what make you perfect. If you were actually perfect, I'd probably find you a lot more annoying. Well, yeah, I know that no one's perfect. That's impossible, but, oh, wait. Are you trying to get me to say that nobody, myself included, can be perfect so I feel better? No, not really. I appreciate the thought, but I've hurt so many women. I've made women cry. That's not something a good person does. I'm not just perfect. I'm an asshole. What do you... Of course I put an effort in with every woman I was with. Even if it was just a quick thing, I always tried to make a real connection. No, I'd only cut it off after it become obvious that we weren't gonna work out. I just didn't want to string them along, especially when I had feelings for you. They didn't deserve that. I mean, yes, I could be worse, but that don't mean I'm a good person. Well, then, if I'm not a bad person, what am I? Just a person? A stupid person, maybe. So, I'm a well-meaning idiot then. A fool with a heart of gold? Well, not gold, but yeah. You think it's gold? Well, I'm flattered. Coming from you, it makes me really happy to hear that. I think you've got a heart made of precious metals too. Well, I guess I better get going. I don't want to overstay my welcome. I didn't mean to come over and annoy you. Well, I mean, I did, but not quite like this. Whoa, hey, what you doing? Come on, let go of me. I really need to leave now. I said way too much tonight. You really want me to stay? Are you sure? After everything I said? You really want to give it a shot, huh? You want to give me a shot? Yeah, I'd love to. I've wanted to be with you for so long. If you're willing to give us a shot, I'm more than happy to try. Cuddle? Yeah, of course I want to. You on the couch? Yeah, you can wrap your arms around me if you want to. This is nice. Can I lay my head on your shoulder and hug you closer? I hope this isn't weird to say, but I really like having you this close. I like how it feels to have my arms wrapped around you. No, you just. I, I can't say I expected you to do that. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Can we do that again? Mm. Wow. This isn't where I expected tonight to go, but I'm much, much more happier with this than whatever I was expecting. This is a lot better. Go ahead and turn some on. Though, don't be surprised if I fall asleep before we halfway through it. It's been an eventful evening, and you're so warm, and I'm way too comfy not to pass out. Oh yeah? Are we racing in? Whoever falls asleep first wins. All right. You on there. 3, 2, 1, go. But before we go to sleep, I just want you to know that I'm gonna make you breakfast when you wake up, okay? I'm really good with pancakes and hash browns.